imagine you are falling, not through clouds, not through air, but into a blue world so distant, so silent, it feels like reality itself has been turned down to zero. Below you is Neptune, a glowing sphere of deep sapphire, smooth and calm, almost peaceful. From far away, it looks like a frozen ocean, untouched, perfect. And for a moment, you think you might survive this, until you realize there is no surface and there is no escape. At first, it's beautiful. The color surrounds you like liquid light, soft blues, shifting whites, faint streaks of clouds drifting slowly across the horizon. It doesn't feel violent. It doesn't feel dangerous. It feels quiet, but something is wrong, because the closer you fall, the faster the planet begins to breathe. Winds start whispering past you, then they start howling, then screaming, and suddenly you're no longer falling through a calm sky. You're being dragged into the fastest winds in the entire solar system. On Earth, hurricanes can reach 250 kilometers per hour. They rip apart cities. They flatten everything. But here, the winds exceed 2,000 kilometers per hour, faster than the speed of sound. You're not just falling anymore. You're being shredded sideways. Your body slammed by invisible forces you can't fight, can't outrun. But here's the problem. This is just the beginning. The deeper you go, the darker it gets. The sunlight fades into nothing, swallowed by layers of thick atmosphere. The blue glow disappears, replaced by a dim, endless twilight. And now the cold hits you. Neptune is one of the coldest places in the solar system. Temperatures drop to around minus 200 degrees Celsius. Your breath freezes before you can even feel it. Your skin stiffens, your body slowing, shutting down piece by piece. But it gets worse, because the cold isn't trying to preserve you, it's trying to erase you. The atmosphere here is made of hydrogen, helium, and methane. That methane is what gives Neptune its blue color, but to you, it's something else entirely, a suffocating blanket. You try to breathe, but there is no oxygen, no air, just a chemical fog that fills your lungs with nothing. Your body panics, your chest tightens, you're still falling, and no one is coming. And this is where things change. The pressure begins. At first, it's subtle, a slight heaviness pressing against your skin, then it builds, faster than you expect. On Earth, pressure increases slowly as you dive underwater, but here, Neptune doesn't wait. The atmosphere thickens rapidly, crushing down on you with invisible weight. Every meter you fall multiplies the force. Your body isn't designed for this. Your organs compress, your bones strain, your blood struggles to move, and then something snaps. Because at these depths, the pressure isn't just dangerous, it's lethal. But that's not even the worst part, because Neptune isn't just a planet, it's a storm that never ends. Massive dark spots swirl beneath you, planet-sized hurricanes, some larger than Earth itself. One of them was captured by NASA when Voyager 2 passed by in 1989. They called it the Great Dark Spot, a storm so powerful, so violent, it shouldn't exist, and yet it does. You're falling straight toward one. The winds accelerate again, dragging you into a rotating wall of chaos. There is no center, no calm, just endless motion tearing everything apart. If you were still alive, this is where you would be ripped to pieces. But Neptune isn't finished, because deep inside this planet, something impossible happens. The pressure climbs to millions of times what you feel on Earth. Temperatures rise again, not from sunlight, but from the planet itself. And here, carbon transforms. Scientists believe that inside Neptune, the pressure is so extreme that methane molecules break apart, releasing pure carbon. That carbon doesn't stay as gas. It crystallizes. It becomes diamond. And then it rains. Not water, not ice, diamonds. Endless glittering shards falling through the darkness like cosmic knives. But here's the problem. You would never see it, because by now your body would be completely destroyed, crushed, frozen, suffocated, torn apart, and dissolved into the planet itself. There is nothing left of you, not even a trace. And yet Neptune keeps going, because there is no solid ground waiting below, no surface to land on, only deeper layers of pressure, heat, and unknown physics that scientists are still trying to understand. Even today, Neptune remains one of the least explored worlds in our solar system. No human has ever been there. No probe has ever entered its depths. Only Voyager 2 skimmed past it once and then disappeared into the void beyond. And what it saw raised more questions than answers. Why are the winds so fast? Why is the planet so active even though it receives so little sunlight? What exactly lies beneath those clouds? No one knows. And that uncertainty is the most dangerous part of all, because everything you just experienced, the cold, the pressure, the storm, the suffocation, that's only what we understand. But Neptune is hiding something deeper, something we haven't seen, something we may never understand. And this is where the fear changes. It's no longer about dying. It's about realizing how little we know. You never stood a chance here, not because you're weak, but because this world was never meant for anything like you. No shelter, no survival, no second chances, just endless violence hidden beneath a calm, beautiful surface. And that's what makes Neptune so terrifying. It doesn't look like a monster, it looks like peace, until you get close enough to see the truth. Because out here, in the vast darkness of space, beauty is often a lie. The calmest worlds can hide the most violent reality. The brightest colors can mask the deadliest forces. And Neptune, this distant blue planet at the edge of everything, is a reminder of something we don't like to admit. The universe is not built for us. It doesn't care if we survive. It doesn't even notice that we exist. And if you ever fell into Neptune, you wouldn't just die. You would disappear, completely, silently, forgotten by a planet that never knew you were there.